Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, an afternoon update here, as there hasn't really been a lot going on in the coin sphere today. They've been up $1,000 or $1,500. They've been down $1,000 or $1,500. But in the grand scheme of things, the coins really haven't done anything. So we're gonna go the altcoin route this time. And if you would like a coin request or a technical analysis on a specific coin every day, and we set up a technical trading chart and then give bullish and bearish areas on the chart, spots to long-term accumulate and hodl, and swing trade opportunities, right? You make up the coins, as our lovely subscriber has done with Raven and Elastos. Those are the two coins that he wanted to go on a daily update, right? And they have accumulation zones for long-term hodling and possible swing trades to make profit, to gather more coins, right? And he made the price up for to donate to the channel for my time to support the channel. And we do updates every day. And you can see the last time we talked about this, we were saying if you could come up, the first area of major overhead resistance would be the 200-day moving average, and that's still true. So we're just gonna move these price labels out. But your major overhead resistance is up there at the top, right? And then you got your moving average one, we'll put that right there. And then you got your underneath ones. And that's still the same thing as what we were talking about before. If you're trying to get bullish, you got to get above that 200-day moving average in green. But the bearish scenario is you just keep continually going down to the underneath target at 0.00953, or you get a little pump somewhere along the line, get rejected by the 200-day moving average, and then come down, right? Because we think we're coming down to this next ring. And then we got to figure out if we can gather enough support down here to come off of this ring, the blue ring, to come back up into something like that, right? But we think our first target is down here along the blue ring and that 0.00969 area, right? So that's what we think is going on in Elastos. Not a lot's have changed since we started following this coin back here a few days ago. It continues to trade down and continues to fail support at critical rings below. And if you fail to hold this support that we're coming on, your next ring is way down here, right? This ring way down there would be your next underneath target. And that's what we're going to continue to watch out for as the time evolves and the price action comes along and we see how it interacts with major support and resistance zones. And a possible swing trade would be from 0.00953 all the way up to the major upper resistance up here, the first one. And then the second one, if it broke out, would be higher. But that's what they'll look forward to in Raven Coin. And Elastos, it's the same thing. We tried to take that brief run up option and we got rejected right there by the moving average. And now in Elastos, it's the same thing. If we can't get over that 200-day moving average in green, like we're getting rejected by it now, it's going to force us down to this underneath ring at $3.65. If we can get over top of that moving average, we're going to clear that out just so you can see. Then you got your major overhead resistance, which coincides the green support box or the volume indicator where all the trading has gone in. And if you're above that, you're bullish. If you're below it, you're bearish, right? And we're trying to get above the green moving average, the 200-day, to get on the top side of this green support box to make a run at that $5.17 and to get bullish again. But if we keep getting rejected like we have when we zoom on in here in the 2-hour time frame, you can see repeatedly being rejected, right, by that 200-day. It's going to keep us being bearish, and we're going to end up trading down to that $3.65 price target. So that's what's going on in those two coins. It's status quo of what we've been looking at. And if you want to get those bullish and bearish technical trading setups, you tell me the coins you donate to the channel at a price that you feel is appropriate, and you'll get the bullish and bearish trading alerts every day, sell zones, buy zones, support and resistance, accumulation zones for long-term hodling, right? And it's possible swing trades, buy entry points and sell zones, right? And at a price that you decide to support the channel and donate to the show, right? Then if we go down the list, what else do we got? Oh, Dent, Jerome. I forgot about my man Jerome. He loves Dent. We're going to get back into here. We haven't been in here in a minute. You can see right now on Dent, right? we're below in the 2-hour time frame and in the 3 and 4 hour time frame, as Jerome knows. When we were way back here, Jerome, we remember that we were saying if we got below that 200 day, we were coming down to this 0.004831, just above the shit house, and we've achieved that. And now we're trying to bounce off that, and we're going to make a run. Maybe we're hitting the 50 or the 100-day moving average in blue, and it's rejecting it. But if we come up to the 200, that would be a critical zone, because if you get rejected by the 200-day moving average, it's going to force you down close to the shit house now, right? And that's why Jerome's been on the sideline, because Jerome listens to these updates every day on Dent, and we make sure we incorporate it at least several times a week, so that way Jerome's on top of it. And he's been on the sidelines since the price was way up here, when we were cautioning about a price to fall down. When the price was up there, we were warning that it could slip down there. And Jerome knew as soon as you got below that 200-day in the 3 or 4 hour time frame and closed, it was bearish. And he's been patiently waiting on the sidelines. And if you got out just when it got to the moving average, and this shows you the power of Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, you've already saved at the bottom 33.69%, and at current price 20.69%. So that's the power of Vincenzo's bullish and bearish indicators. And now Jerome, if we're trying to get bullish and Dent, it's very simple. What needs to happen is you need to get with our drawing tool real quick, is now that you've come down to this underneath target, you need to get on top of this 200-day, back test it, and then move up like that, right? You got to get on top, you got to trade up, fight through the 100-day, get on top of the 200, and then back test it, and then rise, right? That's how you get bullish. But until then, we're bearish. Even if you trade up into the moving average, you're still bearish until you can break it and close in the 2 or 3 or 4 hour time frame, right? So that's what we're watching out for. If you get rejected again, you're coming to the shit house, right? And it's been a long time, and this would be the first coin to come all the way back down from its glory to the shit house, to back up to the rich zone, back to the shit house, right? So we're going to keep an eye out on that. For all of you, like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, to all my beautiful audience. Peace and love, peace and love.